All right, time to give away more crap. Let's start with this. If you're not into practicality, but you want to impress people with your manly equipment, then here's a tripod for you. It's a Magnus Rex 5000H. It's one of those old school ones where you have three, you know, you got these kind of legs, like that, and then you can go even taller. You know, that kind of thing. It's a big manly, it's got a big fluid head for video on top here. Nice and manly. So, yeah, if you have midlife crisis and you want to impress people with your heavy manly equipment, here you go. If you're into practicality, don't get this. But, you know, this is old school for those big video cameras and stuff. So there's that. All right. Let's just start getting rid of stuff here. If you have a AD 300 or 400, here's two reflectors. So that's another one. If you have an AD 100 or a round head flash, I custom made some reflectors here. Just go on any kind of round head. So I've got three of these. I got this one, and this one. This is an ADR 14. This is a RFT 23. So three of these with custom-made magnetic rings on the back for AD 100s or V1 round heads. That's number two. If you have a Bowens mount, I'll give you one of these things. This is a set of three. A longer one, which puts a more intensified beam out there, and also a snoot. So these are all, this is actually for a 7-inch reflector, so that goes on the front of that. So if you want a snoot kind of thing. So there's three of those. This looks like a round head thing. It is. It's a round head for a AD 200. I used it for a minute. I don't like it. I'm giving it away. It's actually not as bright as a AD 100 round head. But if you have an AD 200 and you want a round head, here you go. Brand new. Only had it for a few days. So you can have it. All right. Next up. My all-hated S2 bracket, okay? You want an S2 bracket? Here you go. You can have one. If you have a 55 millimeter lens, I'm going to give you a BW ND filter. This is a ND filter, well, 8 times 0.9 ND. And I'll also throw in a BW 55 millimeter CPL polarizing filter. So a 55 millimeter set of polarizing filter and ND filter. All right, moving on. What is this? Small rig 5-in-1 collapsible circular reflector. Okay. Well, for those of you who don't know what that is, I'm not going to take it out of the bag. This pops open to a 32-inch reflector. It's a 5-in-1, so it pops open this big, and it's got silver, white, gold, and diffusion. Brand new in the box. Small rig 5-in-1, 32-inch. Okay, I'm giving away all my flashlights here that I was using I was trying to use these as video lights. I'm kind of annoyed by them, so I'll give away all of them at once, plus the chargers and batteries. Okay, so there you go. Whatever it is, set of LED flashlights. You don't unscrew the back unscrews, but that's not where the batteries are. Just so you know, when you get this, you don't unscrew the back, you unscrew the front. That's where the batteries go. All right, next up, an entire bag of cell phone mount that's got 1/4-20 threads on the back, all different kinds of, this is like an entire bag full, including the one that has little built-in LED lights. This one has a GoPro mount. Most of them have 1/4-20 mount, which you can do on the bottom or the side. You can use these to clamp not just cell phones, but small cameras. I use these to clamp my RX100. Anyway, a whole bag of these things. This is piling up. Whole bag of stupid remotes that come with selfie sticks. This is a camera remote for iOS and Android. An entire bag of camera remotes. Okay, next up, a Quick Pod Selfie Extreme. This is an underwater selfie stick. This is like a $80 selfie stick. it has a quick release on top, so you can actually put a camera or a light or whatever it is on there, and it has a quick release. You can just pop it off real easy. So this is a Quick Pod Selfie Extreme. All right, next up, this is a 2-part tripod light stand. I don't know what it is. I don't know the brand of it, but it's a it's separate. It's a base. This is pretty heavy duty, and then the actual stand part goes in here, and you tighten it, and it goes up to whatever it goes up to. It's pretty high. And it has a actual video head on here with a quick release plate that you can quick release something off of. And then when you want to break it down, you just take it apart. So this is for convenience sake, where you don't have a long thing. This makes it a lot shorter. So I'll call this a 2-part tripod stand, okay? 2-part tripod stand. All right. Moving on. This is a, what is this? This is a iCows, whatever brand that is. Never heard of it, but it's kind of cool. It looks like a lightsaber. What it is you go like this, and it turns into a stand, and then you pull it up. Oh, it's pretty heavy duty. It's a friction stand for a camera, or like a GoPro or a small pocket camera, and it has a pretty fancy head on top. This is pretty well made, and the friction is pretty strong on this thing, so it'll hold definitely a pocket camera. A small, even Micro Four Thirds or something like that. Okay, moving on. A Mi Photo Backpack Air. This is it collapses down. It looks like that. This is an aluminum tripod that looks like this when it opens up, and it's pretty cute. It's one of those things where you turn the legs and twist it to lock it in place. Mi Photo Backpack Air. It's one of the really small backpacking tripod, and I think you can take the stick out in the middle and turn it into a selfie stick, whatever. All right, moving on. A Redicam tabletop tripod. Well, there's a picture of it right there. That's what it looks like. It's a tabletop tripod. Okay, by Redicam. It's an MT-01. Moving on. A tripod selfie stick by, what is this? Let's find out. Let's pull it out and look at it. Ooh, look how fancy this one looks. Another lightsaber, okay? This thing, see what it says push right there? Push. You push on that, it opens up like this, and then you have another expandable, if you want to see how tall it is. Wow, it goes up to nose level. Pretty cool. So this is a stand for cell phones. You can go sideways or vertical. Pretty good quality. Nothing really heavy goes on this, obviously. This is just the friction stand for the cell phone, and it turns into a lightsaber, so you can use that for a prop, and there you go. It looks cool, it's red, it's shiny, and that's what matters. So this is a, who makes this? This is a Euclarius, okay? Oh, and look, there's a blinking light. See the little blinking light? This is a camera remote. Yep, there it pops out. See? So this little thing here is a camera remote. You push this and you can trigger your camera or your cell phone with this thing. And then, it's magnetic. It just goes in there, I guess. Upside down there. There it is. Wow, that's cool. All right, moving on. I didn't even know it had a blinking light. It's been in the box for weeks now, and it's still blinking. All right, so this is a Euclarius. All right, next up, Fujitech. This is another selfie stick stand. Here's a picture of it. It's an FT569. That's what it looks like. It's a selfie stick stand by Fujitech. I'm not going to take it out of the box. It is what it is. Okay, moving on. Another lightsaber. This is a longer one. This is or longer when it's closed. This is a Ulanzi. What model is this? This is a Ulanzi MT54. So this is longer when it's closed than this other one. Same principle. You push the button that says push. It opens up, and you have a. This is a friction stand. Ulanzi is pretty good quality, and then I think you turn it to lock it. Yeah. So that's about the same. It's exact same level as the other one. It's like same height, but it's a little bit heavier, a little bit longer when it's closed. And it goes into a lightsaber when it's closed. And it comes in a nice clear plastic thing here, which then goes into a we got an instruction book, into a nice white cardboard box. Wow. And I'll throw in the white cardboard box just for free, because I'm that kind of guy. All right. This one, I don't know what this is. It doesn't have a name on it, but it's pretty heavy duty. This is another light stand. A selfie stick stand. Well made. Goes up to about the same height. For cell phones, this thing goes sideways and vertical. I'll call this unknown mystery heavy duty selfie stick stand. All right. Moving on. This thing here, I showed this in my light stand video. It's a Neon Yisu. It comes as a base, that heavy-duty base. It has extendable legs and a head on it. The interesting thing here is, now this is not just a tabletop stand. This is a base where the head comes off, and then you screw on the stand part, and you can open these legs up here, and then this opens up. This is pretty heavy duty, so you can put even a full frame camera on this, and then the head goes on there. So now you have this is a tripod. This is a tripod video. Oh, it's upside down. Dog goes this way. It's a tripod video thingy, quick release plate, heavy duty, square aluminum. You can put full frame on here, and it collapses down. If you want, you can like take the pole out and use this as a stick, or you can just use this as a base to put something else on. Be aware that it's 3/8 inch, so you're going to need an adapter if you want to use 1/4 20. There's a button you push to close this up here, and then I will also throw in, just because I'm a funky weird guy, I'm going to throw in a second head, because I'm keeping one of these bases for myself and I got a head left over. I don't use these heads, so I will give you 2 heads, 1 base, and a stand. This is Neon Yisu. Moving on. All right. A dummy battery. Don't look at the box. It's not the box. It's what's in the box. It's a dummy battery for a Sony A7, the newer battery. It's basically, if you don't want to use a battery, you want to plug it in the wall and have your camera run all day on video. This is for the newer style, for the A7 III, A7S, A7 IV, all the new ones, not the old style. This is the newer, bigger battery. It's a dummy battery. Okay, moving on. It's a security camera. I don't know. D-Link, what is this? I don't even know what this is. It's a mystery security camera. So yeah, I'll throw that in. And here's a couple of, what do you call it? Car cameras, dash cams. Yeah, I'll throw in a couple of dash cams from there. So there's that. And then also, here's a, I might want to back up for this one. This is a Softbox for an AD200. So what it is you pull them open like this, lock them into place, and it's a good size softbox. Look at that, nice and big, right? And yeah, this does come off. So it is a removable thing. It has a handle that you can hold like this, and you can turn it, and it's got a thing for a pole on here, and that's kind of cool. And this is made for, as you can see by the enclosure here, it is made for AD200s. So you can put, even one with a bulb in it will fit in that. So this is a softbox for AD200. It's made by Triopo. And what you do is you just flick this little things one by one here to close it up. And again, the handle moves. You can move the handle. Why I'm not keeping this is because this head part here is too big and wide for me. Anyway, it looks like you can take this plate out and put in other enclosures. But anyway, this is right now it's set up for an AD200. So, AD200 softbox. Man, I got so much stuff to get rid of. So this is what I give away for now, and I'm sure I'm gonna have more stuff in a few days or whatever. So here you go. Here's today's crap giveaway. I'll see you next video. Bye.